Today I want to talk to you specifically and in detail about our ram adapter. You can see here on this Dakota that I've already got one installed and a ram ball installed here. And once you get to that assembly, you'll attach to some type of ram ball base on your boat, your choice, but always remember we recommend the D size. Okay, once you've decided on the size of Dakota that you want, his pull string, and then you decide on your mounting adapter and you've chosen the ram system. This is what you'll receive from us, our adapter with 4 bolts that will lock into a ram ball, a D-size ball, and a shoulder bolt. So when you receive this, you'll simply install the shoulder bolt. You'll go here to Dakota's belly. You'll see a metal bolt and piece of metal in there, or nut, and you'll simply install with a 1/4 inch Allen wrench, and you'll tighten him up all the way and put a little extra snug on him. And then once you mount Dakota, you'll see this adapter allows your Dakota to spin 360 degrees. Okay, now we've talked to you about your Dakota and installing the adapter. Now I want to talk to you about the ram D-size ball. That is what we recommend. And you'll see I've already got this installed. You'll need a 5/16 inch wrench to fit our bolts that holds the ball onto our adapter. And you'll see that Dakota spins 360 degrees. Now I want to talk to you about the size ball you need. And the number on this is Ram D254U. 254U. D-size ball. And it marries up to our adapter. Your next decision is, where do I want to attach this to my boat, and what size base do I want to use? Ram makes all kinds of bases, and in this particular instance it does not matter your hole pattern size or anything like that. It's just your personal choice, but you do need the D-size ball. And on this my particular boat, I'm using the exact same ball that attaches to Dakota, D-size, 4-amp hole pattern. But let me explain something. You need to find the sweet spot on your boat as to where it comes to the side of the ramp over here on the starboard side. So this is my sweet spot to when I'm pulling at this position on my boat and I launch, due to the momentum coming off the trailer, winds or currents, this is the best retrieve spot for a parking on the side of the dock. It'll bring my boat straight in, and I'm just about maybe 3 inches behind the driver's seat. You can put this anywhere you want on your boat. Gunwale, inside the gunwale. I just thought this looked best and worked best for my particular boat. I'll also show you one up front that I've got on the front of my boat. This one's on the starboard side. I've got one on the port side, and I've got a ram ball up on the front of the boat. The next consideration we have is elevation. How high does Dakota need to be to clear any obstacle in the boat so he can spin freely 360 degrees? For starters, this ball from the deck to the center of the ball is 2 inches. Then you've got a second ball, that's 2 more inches. And then you've got our adapter, that's 2 inches. So we're already got 6 inches, and then from the rope down to the bottom of the Dakota is 3 more. So we've already got 9 inches of elevation built in to Dakota. And the whole purpose of elevation consideration is you do not want Dakota's rope to come encumbered against your electronics or something of that nature. Let me talk to you about a Ram D201C. and it's a double arm. Now they have three sizes. They've got a short, a medium, and a long. This one, from center of the ball to the center of the ball, adds 3.5 more inches. So if we go with the short arm, and this is the way you attach it, simply put it over the ball, install your Dakota, and snug it down good and tight. Now then, I have 13.5 inches of rope clearance for Dakota. And using here on the starboard side of my boat, there's nothing else for me to consider. Dakota's going to spin 360 degrees. One quick trick that I use on this when I use this ram is I simply loosen the apparatus and I lay it down and just snug it down. You're ready to fish all day, travel down the road with Dakota. Okay, now I want to continue talking about the elevation of your right ram riser. This particular one here is the medium size, and it is a Ram D201U. Remember I showed you the short arm? This is the medium arm, which adds 7 inches of elevation, and they have a long arm that adds approximately 11 inches. So this is all that's required for me to get enough elevation to clear my electronics, my trolling motor, and I can launch from the front of the boat. Now then, let me show you how to install. This ball is set here on the front of my boat, out of the way and even hid. So you'll simply put that ball or arm on that ball. I need to loosen him here just a little bit. But the location of this ram ball here gives me plenty of elevation to clear my trolling motor or anything else that I've got in the front of my boat. From the rope down to my deck. 16 inches of clearance with the medium arm.